Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cooking with August, episode 7, titled We Aren't Really Making Food. Because we're not. It's new. It's new this week. We're making bath bombs because of the suggested, one of my Twitter followers suggested this. So, if you have a suggestion, just go ahead and tweet at me at the month of August. Alright, so the recipe today, I'll put it up on the screen. You're gonna need half a cup of cornstarch. We got that. A half a cup of Epsom salt. We got some of that. Half a cup of citric acid powder. Got some of that. A cup of baking soda. A teaspoon of coconut oil. 1.5 teaspoons of essential oil, preferred scent, as in the bath bombs are gonna smell when you put them in. So when you get your essential oil, you will need to get a scent you like. I got lavender for the ones I made earlier, which I'll show you afterwards, and I have lemon for the ones now, although you won't be able to smell them. But some of these, I will be handing these out. So if you hit me up on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, you might have a chance of winning a bath bomb for yourself. And then the last ingredient, 3 drops of soap dye, whatever color you prefer your bath bomb to be. I have purple, red, and green. I will be using only one of the colors for the sake of time. Alright, let's get to it. There we go. Okay, so got my Epsom salt, my cornstarch, my baking soda, and my citric acid. We're gonna put all of those in one big bowl and mix it up with a whisk. Alright. So we need a half a cup of Epsom salt, which I don't have a half a cup. I have a fourth cup, so we're gonna fill that up twice and put that in our bowl. Alright, there's a fourth a cup and a half a cup. Alright, I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna set it to the side. Okay, now we need our cornstarch. And we need a half a cup of this as well. So I'm going to get a fourth a cup again. Pour it in there. A fourth a cup again. Half a cup. Perfect. No more cornstarch is necessary. Put that to the side. Okay, we need a half a cup of citric acid. So we'll use the fourth a cup again. Half a cup, perfect. Put that to the side. And a cup of baking soda. All the struggles. Perfect. So I have a full cup right here. Alright, now that's in there, we're going to mix that up with our whisk. We don't want it to mix for long, it just needs to make sure everything gets together. I don't know if it's very good to inhale this. I'm going to do my best not to. Alright, now let's mix together. This recipe will make, you can evenly divide it 3 ways and make 3 colors. But for now I'm just going to pour it into one bowl. Not all of it, just some of it. We're going to pour some of it into one bowl and then add food coloring and the soap dye and the other stuff with that, and then I'll do the rest later after the show, so I don't use all your time. Alright, let's get to this. So we're gonna pour some of this in this bowl right here. So it might be hard to cook along with me tonight because some of this stuff isn't natural household items, like the citric acid powder. I didn't even know this existed. Okay, cool. We have our bowl, and we're gonna color that. But first, we're gonna take another bowl and use a teaspoon of coconut oil. Get our teaspoon of coconut oil. Put it in the bowl. And then we need a teaspoon and a half of the essential oil. I'm using lemon scented essential oils. Oh, how do I open this? Oh no. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. How does... I don't know how to open this. Oh, I got it. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna get a teaspoon and a half of this. There's a teaspoon and a half a teaspoon. I put a little bit extra because I overflowed, but that should be okay. Okay, and then we need our soap dye. So any color would work. I used red and purple already, so I'm just gonna use green, if that's okay. And I said 3 drops because earlier when I did it, 3 drops works well. But I say just use it to your preference. However thick you want your color to be. I mean, it's gonna be a very light version of that color because there's so much powder mixture that we made compared to the amount of green soap dye liquid that we have. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this up. I'll come up there and show you. Alright, it was very difficult to show you that because it's not very like I didn't want to spell it on my computer. How are you guys doing today? Nick and Haley? Are you guys enjoying your experience watching me make these bath bombs? For those of you watching that don't know, Haley is the one who suggested bath bombs, and she is the one that will get most of these. And Haley, by the way, I am making some bath bombs that aren't egg-shaped or like ball-shaped like most bath bombs. It'll be the Cooking with August specialty. I have cookie cutters that are shaped like boats and race cars and stuff like that. So I will make an assortment of those shaped bath bombs. I don't know how well they're gonna work, so I mean, try them out. Tell me how it goes. So I'm just gonna mix this green food or soap dye in with all their powder and the coconut oil and lemon essential oil until it gets to a point where I like it. It's looking pretty good. I still have some chunks of green, like dark green. I want to make sure it's all the same, similar light green, and there's no white patches. Alright, looks good. I'll come up and show you guys. Alright, you guys can't really tell it's very green, but it's green. Okay, now we're gonna need our containers. I don't have bath bomb containers, so I'm using Easter egg shells. Like the plastic ones you can fill with candy or money or whatever goes down on your Easter celebration. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I mean, that's on you. Okay, so I'll go grab some of those. I will also grab the completed ones and see how well they turned out. Okay, so once you have your eggshell, you'll want to pack it in tightly. If you want to get some in your hand, put it in the egg, and then it'll fill up, like, mine fills up about all the way. The top half will fill up all the way. But then when you mush it in, you push it in there nice and tight and compact, it'll go back down to about halfway. Okay, and then I'm not going to fill this top half all the way because how my Easter eggs are set up, they clip together with a little edge. And then if it's full all the way, the little edge won't be able to hold the eggshell together, and the bath bomb won't be nice and tight and compact in there. So once you got all the bath bombs that you want in your eggshells, put them in the refrigerator for about an hour. Once that hour's up, you can pull them out, and they're perfect bath bombs. Well, I'm assuming. So we'll see. I made 4 previously, earlier, about an hour and 15 minutes ago, and we'll see how well these turned out. They're probably not gonna be great. It didn't work. Okay. So it's like they split in half, like they didn't go together. So maybe let's think about this real quick. So if it's split in half, how could we fix it? I think the way to do it would be to break the egg, like cut it open, and then, or cut open whatever shape you have, and then that way you have the egg shape won't pull it apart when you open it, because that's what it's doing right now. Is I think it's being put together in the hour that it sits in the refrigerator, but then when you pull it out and then pull the egg apart, it pulls the whole bath bomb apart. So you're probably gonna have to cut open your your shell, and so you have your bath bombs. Alright, thank you for joining me today on this special episode of Cooking with August. I will have a large assortment of bath bombs after tonight's episode, so hit me up on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and see if you can win yourself some bath bombs. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.